Always bring a shovel and some water, flashlight. You just never know. Fresh snow on top of like rotten snow and ice. That's why it's going back and forth. So kind of an unstable bottom. Knew this part was gonna get bad. Okay. All right, we'll see how this goes. Deep powder up here. See if I can get this bad boy out. I may ride up to the top and then just turn around and come back down. The top isn't too far away. This is super pretty, the clouds out here. Got to stay up here. We're gonna have to go all the way down to dirt. We're gonna be up here a while. It's 11:53, so we'll see. Oh God. Momentum's a huge part of this, so if I can get momentum going backwards and get a little bit going forward, then backwards, forward, that helps out. Obviously downhill, it's easier to get out downhill, but unfortunately my downhill is reversed for me, which is not great. I'm hoping this warm temperatures will make this snow get a little settled in more, and it'll be easier to get out. But I don't know how it's going to go. Oh man, this is bad. So probably 8 miles from my house. So worst case scenario, I could walk out. It would be horrible. And there's like this weird freeze thaw thing happening. So the ground is not frozen. What you don't want to happen is your snowmobile to freeze in the mud. And that's like kind of where I'm at. So the driver's side ski kind of dug down into the mud. I got my shovel jammed up under it, which is kind of, you know, maybe that'll help. I need to get the snowmobile up. The fucking thing weighs 600 pounds, so it's kind of hard to pick up, especially and move it uphill, especially. I got on some quick dry base layers and warm hat and wool neck thing, and some, you know, it's not the end of the world. Rubber boots with wool socks. lion hunter comes along. Okay, so got the snowmobile stuck. It's in there pretty good. So I went and got a come along. Actually got some rebar. I'm gonna try to hammer some rebar into the ground, make an anchor to come along this bad boy out. I don't even think multiple people could get it out. So we'll see. The good thing is I can actually drive in pretty far with my truck. The snow's kind of melted. And I think I could drive within about a mile and a half. I'll throw this stuff probably in the jet sled, drag it up the hill, hammer it in the ground, and try to winch this thing out of the hole. We'll see how it goes. I certainly wouldn't recommend doing this by any means, but maybe this is useful information for someone at some point if they get one stuck, because part of riding on a snowmobile is getting stuck. I can tell you that much, and I think that's the case for a lot of people, especially when you get in the hills and in the mountains. So stay tuned. All right, we about got stuck right there, so I gotta walk from here on out. These things saved me. They're all smashed to bits. I'll probably buy a new pair after this. And burned up, but they worked. Now he's got a shovel. X-Bull. My mom got these for me. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so truck's down the road, got it turned around in a relatively stable spot on the snow. I'm gonna drag this giant sled up the hill. It's probably gonna be about 2 miles, mile and a half, 2 miles. I got a bunch of metal stuff in it, so I may end up carrying some of the stuff depending on how tiring it is dragging this thing uphill. Okay, so I dragged that sled for a minute, but it was way too heavy, so had a feeling that was going to be the case. So I brought 3 pieces of rebar and a sledgehammer, and I got to come along strapped to my backpack here. I got an ATV no stretch winch cable. I keep stuffed in the back of that snowmobile, so I'm going to use that to tie around these rebar anchors, hopefully. And then got some straps and things, and I'll hopefully come along that bad boy out of the mud in the snow, so we'll see. Probably gonna have the sun go down. Gets dark in an hour and 20 minutes, so I got a really late start, unfortunately, but I want to try to get this thing out of here. Here goes nothing. All right, here it is. Stuck bad. It's dug down into the mud. It's stuck pretty good. Okay, so basically took all the daylight just to get here. So I'm gonna take a breather, eat some food, drink some water, try to start hammering this rebar into the ground, and then try to get this thing out, man. We'll see what happens. All right, she's frozen in place pretty good here, which I did not want to happen, but what are you gonna do? Let's see if she cranks up. Long cold night. Yep, yeah, we go. Yeah, there we go. Half choke. Okay, so it was frozen in, but not too bad. I got the track spinning. But not going anywhere. This is why I brought the gear to come along. Okay, so that rebar just went in the ground like surprisingly easily. So the ground was heated up at least here. So I'm gonna kind of tie and use that as like an inline anchor and tie that winch cable and try to come along this bitch out. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna have to drive it up to the top, which is right up there, and turn it around. I'm worried if I try to turn around down here, I'm just gonna get stuck again. So we'll see. And the temperature's really dropping fast. I mean, it's getting cold out here. Okay, it's like super cold. Got hand warmers in my pocket, but God almighty, it's got cold. Gonna try to keep getting this thing set up. So, but it is getting cold. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it was this cold when I was walking up. I just didn't realize it because I was moving, but it's like frigid. Like my fingers are just super cold and it's crazy. It hurts. I think this morning it was single digits out here. So my guess is it's gonna do the same thing tonight. I think it might be coming out. Okay, that attempt didn't work. I'm gonna try to kind of reset the anchor. I'm gonna reset the cable in the front of the snowmobile and try to kind of wrap it around the maybe I guess you call it the control arms around the skis, and the bumper. You know, that shit ain't very strong on there. It's not like a tow hook on a truck, so we'll see. I don't know if it's doing anything. Oh shit, maybe coming out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's working. Okay. I think I can ride this out. See how deep the hole is. Okay. I went it out pretty far. Look at that shit. Water. The setup's pretty crazy. I don't think there's tension on it right now. Maybe a little bit. So I just hammered some rebar in 3 times. Use these 2 NRS cam straps to kind of tighten it up. Put that on there and started winching away. I think I can drive it out of that. I think I'm gonna have to drive it up and turn it around, which I'm nervous about. I just gotta stay up here and not get down in this shit again. I think this is the worst part if I remember correctly. And I guess I'll go up and turn it around. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna be really careful. This is the moment, like when you get something done and then you're like wrapping up. This is like when bad stuff happens. So I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm gonna ride it out of here, go to the top, turn around, come back down, not get stuck. I am gonna bring my backpack with my shit in it just in case. And fingers crossed, hopefully I'll be back down here shortly. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, I got stuck twice, but I got out. Got everything. The rebar, I'm thrilled to be riding out with that. Sledgehammer, all that shit's in there. Come along, backpack. So I'm just taking a breather before I ride this thing out. There's my hole. I'm gonna have to hang on this outside edge so I don't slide down in there. That's where I lost it the first time. So you're pretty much riding on this side of the sled. So, all right, made it down the hill. It's pretty dicey. Picked up the sled. Back at the truck. It's really cold. But I think that's a good thing because I don't want this truck to like break through a layer of crust or snow or something when I pull the snowmobile up into the back of it. I think it's pretty packed down right here. There's like a turnaround, but that's my second to the last challenge, and then the drive out will be a little interesting. But I'm just gonna go and not stop and hang on. So loaded up, jet sled, ramp, snowmobile. These guys on top just in case. Tell you what, I'll always keep some rebar and a sledgehammer in my truck from here on out. So go for the grand finale. Got to get the heck out of here. All right, made it out. So I'm at the house and gonna eat some dinner and take it easy. So hope hopefully this helps someone get a snowmobile unstuck, or a truck, or a four-wheeler or something. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you like the video, and everybody take care.